Hey, it's Steve. So let's talk about possibility today. It can be something that triggers a lot of anxiety, but that's not the way it has to be. And I want to give you some thoughts for how to look at it a little bit differently so it can help you instead of stall you. Where I need to begin here is with my favorite grad school teacher. Her name's Christine Tippett, and I remember on the first day that I had a class with her, walking in and kind of chuckling to myself as I saw her for the first time, because she looked exactly like the stereotypical cliche of what you would expect from at least one type of therapist. The kind of aging hippie, moved a little bit slowly, talked in this very soft, slow voice. And, it's like, oh, okay. And I think it would be very easy to dismiss somebody like that, which for any of my fellow classmates who did, huge mistake, because I think she was the best teacher we had, certainly one of them, because she had years of experience in the field and she knew what she was talking about, cared deeply about the subject, and as a result, she was able to really share some very powerful insights and concepts with us in a very accessible way. So I really appreciated all that I learned from her over the years of my program. But the idea of hers that most has, I think, impacted me and been beneficial to me is this concept that, as she shares it, everything's a therapy moment. Right? That was the thing. And she said this so many times. She would talk about it all the time. It's this kind of constant reminder. And at first it was like, huh? I don't even know what that means, right? But over time, I came to understand what she was talking about, and really about how it was so important for us to recognize that there are always things happening in the session that can be used in a therapeutic sense, and that creates tremendous possibility and opportunity for supporting and working with our clients. Okay. And so that idea, right, that there's essentially possibility everywhere, there's always opportunity, is one that I have really tried to apply in my therapy work, but also as I've moved into coaching to bring to that, because it's absolutely true there. And the reality is it's true in almost everything, right? Jim Collins gets into this in one of his books where he talks about the idea of return on luck as a differentiator with some businesses that are more successful. And really what he means is that some companies do a better job of taking advantage of their opportunities than others. Now, that can be kind of actually stress-inducing if you're not careful, right? It's like, well, what if I miss the possibility? What if I don't take advantage of this opportunity? There's so many of them. How can I manage them all? And I think that's the spot where the trouble begins. So many of us get caught up in that, like, which one's right? Which one's best? What's the one I need to do? Or I need to do all of them. And that can be overwhelming. Can cause our energy to get really diluted if we try and pursue too many things. Or it can cause us just to get jammed in that cycle of indecision and uncertainty where we don't do much of anything. But that's not really the intent of this concept at all. It's more just to help you recognize that there are possibilities and opportunities everywhere. And that if you miss one, it's no big deal, because there will be more. It's like a bus or a train, right? A subway. Like, there'll be another one. Just hang out and wait for it. Keep your eyes open, right? And I think that's really the key takeaway, is that there are a lot of them. And if we keep our eyes open, we'll be able to catch enough of them. I also want to say that in the case of, like, in a business context, some opportunities are a better fit than others. And what we want to do is kind of know and honor ourselves, and maybe be a little selective too, right? So there might be something that's like, oh, here's this possibility, right? Example, oh, here's this hot new social media platform. Need to get on there. Well, maybe that platform doesn't work for you. Maybe it doesn't align with who you are, how you best connect or engage. Or maybe you're just not into the whole social media thing, which is fine. Well, then don't do it, because there's plenty of other platforms. There's plenty of other ways to do that thing. There's other opportunities. And that's the thing. You don't have to take any given one because there will be more. So it's actually something that when you understand that, you just kind of like, not a big deal if you miss one. And that made it, like for me, as I learned that, it really helped me to be a lot more gentle with myself about my work. Because I was able to not beat myself up if I missed one. It's like, yeah, it's all right. I'll catch another one, right? Or sometimes you can even come back to it after. Oh, you know what? I missed this thing. So possibility is a great thing. And it's just about learning how to look at it and how to see it. And being willing to kind of say no and honor yourself enough so that you can take the ones that best fit you. So, interested in your thoughts on this and your experiences around possibility. And if this is a thing that you find that you struggle with and that's one of the things that gets you kind of jammed up in your business, get in touch with me directly. You can send me just a private message or an email. And we can talk a little bit more about that and see if that's something that I can be of help to you with. So hope your week's going awesome. And until next time, keep moving forward. I'll talk to you soon.